welcome to the beautiful Cronin's Golf Resort as we get ready to kick off the 4th round of the It's Bob and Paul Classic, and what a good one we have for you today.
Beautiful day.
And welcome to our coverage of the 4th round of the Bob and Paul Classic, the season-long contest between two interesting...
Great competitors.
Let's go with that. Let's go with great competitors. You're absolutely right, Paul. I'm Bob. This is Paul.
Equally bad.
Equally bad, but they enjoyed. And today we're at the lovely Cronin's Golf Resort in Warrensburg, New York. We're happy to have them host us today. And we're not going to waste any time. We're going to let you know, first of all, that in the round so far, Bob leads Paul 2 rounds to 1.
It could be anybody's game, though.
However, Paul set a record round in round number 2 this year, and he's actually up 7 strokes for the year. So we're going to pick up the action. The fellas started on number 14 today. So they started on hole number 14 today. That's where we're going to pick up the action right now. We're going to take a look. Bob is getting ready to drive.
Yep.
Paul's already hit his drive out into the fairway. And,
let's go. We have Bob getting ready to hit. Let's go there live.
We're going live. Up.
Oh, I think he delivers a beauty. Right down the middle.
Well, that is not a flattering view of him.
Go.
All right, so after tying that hole, we're going to move on to hole number 15, which will be, of course, their second hole today, and we're going to take a look at...
Well, I think we have Paul on the tee right now.
There's Paul on the tee. Let's take a look. He's set up, aiming at the par 3, playing about 130 yards today.
Oh, that looks like a nice shot.
He's eyeing it down, and he has found the green.
Oh, yeah.
Well played. He doesn't look real happy. I think he wanted it closer.
Well, he's a snappy dresser, too, by the way.
Yeah, and here's Bob. Well, that was an ugly swing, if I do say so myself, and I can say that. Let's see, here we go. Here's the swing.
Oh, look at that. Looks like it's going to the right side.
It does look like it's going a little long and a little right. He's staring it down.
I think it's just off on the right side. Let's take a look. Yep, there he is.
There he is. Here's his chip down to the green.
Pretty
Falling
close.
A little bit short,
Pretty
not
close.
too bad. Now let's take a look at Paul's attempt at birdie. Paul, as you mentioned, a snappy little dresser, color coding his hat and his shirt.
Well, you know, he does take the time to coordinate these things.
Too much time from what I understand. Now Paul is playing with a new putter today. He's playing with the Odyssey putter.
The 2-ball.
The Odyssey 2-ball putter from O-Works. Let's take a look at his putt. Oh, that's right down the middle.
Oh, he got it. Oh, boy.
Paul's going to walk away with a birdie. Well played.
Hey, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. We are at the 4th round of the Bob and Paul season-long classic.
We are.
And after a fantastic birdie on the 15th hole, which was their second hole, again starting on 14, they tied 16, and Paul goes into the 17th hole with a 2-shot lead.
It's been a pretty tight round so far for these two guys.
Tends to be that way usually, so we're going to go down to number 17. Paul is going to take an iron off the tee.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a safe play on this hole.
Yeah, you
very narrow.
Yes.
And you don't want to be too far, it'll be in the woods. So it's
a good 190-yard shot's a good shot here.
Stream dog leg right.
So here he goes with his tee shot. Oh, well played.
Wow,
well
right
struck.
down the middle.
Right down the middle.
He's happy with that one.
Yep, he's staring that one down too.
Excellent.
Well played.
Got the thumbs up.
All right, Paul on the fairway. Bob's going to step up to the tee. Oh, that's a smooth practice swing.
We covered that Paul was 2 strokes up so far.
Yeah, I've forgotten. We'll have to go back in editing. Here's Bob's shot. Ooh, nice balance through the shot. Looks like it's going just a touch to the left.
Might have caught a little bit of tree action there.
Could be interesting.
He said it could be interesting. You heard him, folks. And
no, it looks like he came out.
It does. It looks like he might have got a little lucky.
There's a lot of branches to hit and just throw you right out in the middle of the fairway there.
The approach shot. Ooh, he's eyeing that one down.
Ooh, he's on. All right, well, this is an all Bob hole right here. Look at that putt.
Oh, just missing the putt for birdie. That's going to be a par for Bob. And now we have Paul.
I believe he's also putting birdie.
For his birdie attempt. Very meticulous. Very meticulous.
That looks like probably about a 20-footer right there, wouldn't you say?
Did I mention how meticulous this guy is?
Oh yeah.
Annoyingly so, I would say. Wouldn't you?
I think he needs to take his time. Let's not rush him.
Clearly, no one is rushing him, and they should be. Let's see if he can make this putt. Ooh, that's looking good. Oh!
How does
that
not
go in? Looks like they'll tie that hole, and Paul will
Five.
go into the 18th hole with a 2-shot lead. 18th hole is a great par 3.
What camera angle is this? Would you call this the blade of grass cam?
That's the groundhog cam.
All right, I like that.
The groundhog cam.
Is this a new feature in our round of golf?
Yes, and we may not use it again, to be honest
Live
with
grass coverage. I can almost see that grass growing.
We have another one of these days.
you. Oh,
Here we go.
beautiful shot.
It's
Just
trailing up.
past the pin. Well played.
We'll have a birdie putt. Well,
Welcome back.
they finished 18, but not a full 18 yet.
That's right.
So-
Started on 14, so we played 5 holes, and Paul and Bob both made pars on number 18. 2 great shots, both of them actually side by side.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it is neck and neck.
Like 2 buddies on a golf course, just side by side the
Two
whole
average
way.
Joes
That
smacking
was
away.
weird. That was weird that I
know.
said that.
Oh, you are kind of weird.
I know, appreciate you saying that. So through 5 holes, Paul still has a 2-shot lead. We're going to go over to the number 1 hole right now. Great 300-yard par 4, but a lot of danger on the right-hand side of
I
this,
think,
Paul.
I
and
think Paul's getting ready to tee off. Let's
Paul's
go,
getting ready to
let's
tee
go there
off.
live.
we ought to get a camera down by the Hudson River because that's typically where Paul puts his drives.
That's not very nice.
Here it comes. And here we go with the kneecap cam.
Wow, what is that? Wow. Look
Couldn't
at
help
that.
himself. He went a little bit left here.
I think he played it safe. There he is, just in the rough.
Just in the rough.
Looks
Nice
like a beautiful
looking
trailing
shot.
shot right at the green. Yeah, all right.
Paul got a little excited there. Boy, he's showing a little emotion on the golf course.
Yeah. He's an emotional guy.
I see that.
Where's all of his emotions on his sleeve, I hear. Oh, look at that. Bob sinks a putt. Hey, wait.
Whose putter is he using?
Isn't that Paul's putter?
This is, if you've got this on video, I'm going from a really nice bladed Cleveland. I just tried out Paul's new phenomenal putter.
That might be the first putt you sank today.
And it might be. And I realized that really I have alignment issues with this, which this just solved in 1 putt. That's a fantastic putter. I got to get me one of those.
Oh, yeah. I can tell you where.
Okay.
But Paul did win that hole, which puts him up by 3 shots.
All right, we're now jumping to the 2nd hole, middle of the fairway. Paul looks like he has a nice 145-yard shot into the green.
You know
Did
what I
say
can go
that, Jay?
for here? A couple hot dogs.
Oh, hot dogs. Sounds
Just
pretty
saying.
good.
Hot dogs?
Yeah, give me 2 over here.
2 hot dogs? Okay.
All right.
Let's go back out to the golf course. I see that Paul's on the fairway on number 2. Let's take a look at his shot.
All right, setting up. Oh, it's trailing. I think that's a
played.
beauty. That's going to give Bob some trouble, I think, on this hole.
I think Bob's going to give Bob some trouble on this hole.
And here he is. He looks like he's about 122
Yeah, that looks like
yards out.
Looks like a decent drive.
Oh, well
Ooh,
struck.
he likes it.
Well struck.
Listen to him.
The 1.
He's asking for it to be the 1, and it looks like it is. Well played for Bob.
All right, so we're back. Let's get a recap on where we are right now, Bob.
Well, Paul was up 3 shots going after the, as they made the turn after the first hole, after making a great approach shot and a nice putt. Bob followed up with a putt, but did lose that hole by a stroke, but came back on
Poor
number
Bob.
2 with a beautiful approach shot. He makes the putt. Now he's back down 2 shots, and we're going to go down to the 3rd hole with their number 3 hole and
I think
take a look at what they're doing.
I think we're getting ready to watch Bob hit.
Looks like Bob's drive got him in the left rough.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
well
that one's
struck, though.
well struck, but moving a little bit left. He's peeking left. He's eyeballing it.
Well, all right.
Well, it turns out that shot for Bob on number 3 actually did go to the left. It was an unplayable lie. He had to take a drop, and Paul picked
That's a
another
shame.
stroke back up. Played a really consistent hole.
Yes,
And
yes.
Paul's back up 3 shots today, and looking tough. He's looking tough today.
This might be a tough round. This might be his day.
I hope not.
Well, if it is, that puts it what, even?
That'll put him even. Well, that'll put him even on the year.
We'll put the 2 players even, huh?
Did it? Hold on. We have to cut that out. I was up 2-1. Yeah, you was. Yeah, that's okay. So sorry. Yeah.
He's new.
Hi.
Welcome back, Bob. All right, let's jump to Hole number 4, one of my favorite holes.
The 210 yard. Actually, today it's playing a little shorter. The tees are up. Playing about 185 yards.
Yes, let's see.
I think Paul's got a 5-iron. Well struck. He's looking. Just to the left side of the green. He might be on. Let's take a look and see if Bob
needs
can
to
answer.
with something special here. Oh, yeah.
Good looking swing there. Also going in the same direction as Paul's did. Those balls are going to be pretty close to each other just on the left-hand side.
All right. Well,
those hot dogs coming anytime soon?
I'm going to have 3 now.
Getting hungry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not eating my hot dog. Oh, let's go back down to the course here. So a little recap. Both guys hit 2 really good shots on number 4. They both made par.
Yeah.
And Paul maintains a 2-shot lead going into the 5th hole.
It's a tight round.
It's a tight round so far. Could go either way with these guys. Either way.
Okay, I think they're both off the tee on 5, and both good drives.
Yeah, Paul is way down there in the fairway. Bob a little bit shorter off the tee if we're taking a look.
But I heard Bob's always a little bit shorter than Paul.
See, I never heard that before, really.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I hear that a lot.
No.
I think it's common knowledge.
No.
Well,
Yep, Bob's just off on the right side. He came up just short with his 5-iron.
Paul's already on the green here. Oh,
That's a nice chip shot right there. To
That
about
is.
6 feet, I'd say. He's going to have a 6-footer for par.
All
And
right.
now Paul has a par putt as well from about the same feet, maybe just outside of Bob's putt. Let's take a look. This is for his par. That nice Odyssey putter that makes him... Oh, and he sneaks it in the
so
right side of
easy.
the cup.
So easy.
And that's a par for Paul. And it looks like
Bob will be
Bob has missed his putt.
No.
That's no surprise.
Oh, that's a surprise to me.
That's a surprise. Who said surprise?
Pretty sure you said surprise.
Bob has missed his putt.
That'll put Paul 3 strokes
3
up for
strokes
this
up.
round.
We're going to move to the par 3 6th hole now, Paul.
All right.
And Paul's going to be first on the tee. I know you can't see it, but we can. And Paul's hit a beautiful shot. Boy, I'll tell you what, that looks like it's going to be close. Let's see if Bob can answer.
Oh.
He's teeing up.
Oh,
he
that's a
struck
nice,
it well.
Clean.
Oh, yeah.
It's headed it's
Oh,
trailing.
right on the green. And I'll tell you what, a little closest to the pin contest here. And let's go up to the green. And Bob is closer.
Oh, yeah.
Bob has won the closest to the pin on the 6th hole.
Well, like half an inch, maybe.
Paul's going to be first to putt.
I think I'm going to need to have a remeasurement on that.
No remeasurement needed.
All right. Well, Paul's setting up the putt.
He lines himself up.
And there it is. Oh, it's going right at it. Going right at it.
Oh, he lipped it out again.
Just lipped it out.
Another lip out for Paul. He could have really put the pressure on Bob here.
That's an easy par putt.
Easy par putt. He's tapped that one in.
Can't be feel bad about an easy par putt. All right.
Bob's
stepping
opportunity
up.
now to take a stroke back.
Will he do it?
Down 3 right now. He needs this putt. Putter has not been Bob's friend this year. Bob doesn't have many friends, but clearly the putter is not one of them. Here comes the putt. Misses it on the high side and a little bit long, but should be a tap-in par.
All right, he'll be in for par as well.
They're measuring it to see if it's in gimme range, but Bob putts it anyway, and it does go in.
This takes us to the 7th hole.
7th hole with Paul
Very
up 3
tough
shots.
hole.
Taking a driver today. He is looking to rip into this one.
Oh, and he does.
Hits it well. See if
That
he's
man's on
happy
fire
with that.
today.
See if he's happy. He looks happy. All right, let's take a look at Bob.
Bob's got to answer with something good here. He's
Now, Bob with a 3-wood, which is his usual
he's still
play.
3 strokes down at this point, I think.
Yes, he is. 3 shots down. They both made par.
He's got to make
Bob's got
something
the
happen.
3-wood.
This round's going to get away from him pretty quick if he doesn't.
That's a good-looking
that's nice.
swing.
Is he a little out on the right side? No, I
think
he's all right.
I think he's in great shape there.
Okay.
So both guys were in great shape on number 7.
Yes.
Both played nice shots up to the green, 2 putts for par, and Paul remains
Easy
3
peasy.
shots up. Nothing to this game.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to this game.
Not for these guys, huh?
Let's move down to the 8th hole now. The 8th hole is a very tight par 4. A lot of times
No
you'll
room to
see
miss. No room to miss.
A lot of times you'll see these guys using irons off the tee here, which will leave them a mid to long iron into the green. And now
Oh, is that cameraman literally laying on the ground in front of their drives?
that is a
looks
really
pretty
dangerous
crazy.
place to be.
No, I think that's probably the safest place when Bob hits.
Well, if he's directly in front of him, that's true. But I would be wearing a hard hat if I were him.
Oh,
All right, let's take a look at what Paul's
What I'm
about to do
hitting
here.
before I hit my
you're
drive.
out there without your helmet today.
Paul's sporting those fancy sunglasses.
Oh,
Look at that wonderful finishing position. For
I think
Paul,
he's out
it's-
there. I think he's out there.
It's all about the appearance. Clearly with Bob, it's not about the appearance. What was that bug that just flew into the screen?
I don't know.
That's what happens when you go groundhog cam.
Yeah, groundhog cam. We tie a lot of our cameras to squirrels to get better angles.
Yeah, the squirrels don't seem to mind. No squirrels were harmed in the shooting of this video. Let's see if Bob can answer. Paul had a drive that went straight down the middle, by the way.
All right.
Here comes the swing.
Oh, I think
Uh-oh.
he answers.
All right.
Just going to be down the left side.
All playable drives.
He's still staring at it, but it looks like that's going to be playable.
All right. What happened on that?
Well, so Bob's shot was actually in a very precarious lie. He had to play an unplayable shot because it was right on the line of the woods and in the rough. He had to take a drop and onto the
yeah.
green and made bogey. And Paul ended up making his par, which puts him up 4 shots for the day. And
4 is tough.
Is
It's
he
gonna be
pulling
tough.
away? We're going to see. We're going to go down to the 9th hole right now where Paul is on the tee with a 4-shot lead. Let's take a look at what he's got off the tee. Bob might need a lot of good fortune here. All lines up. He's leaning. It looks like he's going a little bit to the left. See if
All right.
Bob can put one out there.
Oh,
He does. Well
kills
hit.
one out there.
Well hit with a nice draw. Starting up the middle, coming down the left side. He's
Yeah.
got the thumbs up and is in good shape.
That's going to be tough for Paul to come back from that one. All right.
All right, so Paul's shot was a little bit to the left, further left than Bob's, and he played a layup on the green in 3, he chipped on, and he's going to have himself a par putt from about 4 or 5 feet coming up.
Yeah.
And Bob already in for par on this hole. Let's take a look and see if Paul's going to tie him on this hole and go
right.
on in with 4-shot lead.
All right. He's setting up. That should be an easy putt for him. He hasn't missed today.
And it
oh,
is.
Yeah.
And it is.
All right.
Yeah.
So still 4
Keeping
shots
don't
up
stop
now, and they only have 4 holes to go. So we're going to move over to the 10th tee.
All right. Here we are on the 10th tee.
10th tee box.
Oh, nice. Nice swing. He has a beautiful swing. It is like poetry
it's
in
okay.
motion.
It's okay. Let's take a look at Bob's swing. Oh yeah, look at
I
the
don't
club
know
head
about that.
speed. I mean, just
How's that?
both of them nice shots. Here's Paul now.
Ooh, middle of the fairway.
Middle
Should
of the
be
fairway.
A really easy.
There's
way
the
to-
100-yard stake, so you got to figure he's just over 100 yards.
That's a tough green to come into. Got water on the right. Oh yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
that looks good.
Oh, he delivers.
He
yes.
has delivered. Let's see if Bob can do the same.
That looked like he outdrove Paul a little bit
Yes,
on
he
this hole.
did.
How often does that
Oh, that's a
happen?
well-struck shot. That is going right at it. Well-played shot right there.
Yeah,
Here's,
both
this
these
might be an
players-
opportunity.
Yeah, I think both these players are right in position to score. Okay.
Well, here we go. Paul was just off the back of the green, had a little too
That was
much on that
beautiful.
shot, and ended up chipping on and 2-putting
Man's
for his
got a lot of
bogey.
muscle. He's got to control his muscle.
You know, sort of, not really.
Such a physique.
But he made bogey. Bob made par, which brings him back to 3 shots down for the day. Out on 11, it looks like Paul has just teed off with a nice tee shot.
Yeah. All right, so Bob was a little off the fairway. He's actually playing from 9 on this hole.
It turns out his tee shot was to the
Look
right.
at that shot.
He
Oh
made-
my gosh.
Oh, a flop shot up to the green. Well played.
Very good, very good. He's exceptionally good at those shots.
He's good at those shots, and the unfortunate part about the 11th hole is Paul did not play a good approach shot to the green,
He did not.
and Bob looks like Bob has just won that hole.
Yeah, took a stroke back from him.
Took a stroke back. So this round is tightening up fast.
It is a sad day for everyone.
Tightening up fast. As we get through the 12th hole, both guys tied the 12th hole. So I believe
Where are we in the lead now, Bob?
Well, after both guys tied the 12th hole, it looks like Paul has a 2-shot lead, and they're going into the last hole. Bob's going to need to make up 2 shots on this last hole in order to win this round. And
This is a tough hole for Bob. This has always played difficult for him.
Yeah, it's either a birdie or a quadruple bogey.
Yes,
One or the other.
One or the other.
Well,
what's it going to be today?
We're going to find out.
However, this year you've seen Bob play this hole extremely well. He's always been pretty solid on this.
Well, he's getting ready to walk up to the 13th tee box right now and needing to get a birdie and hope that Paul bogeys just to tie the round today. So here we go.
He's currently only 2 strokes up.
He's 2 strokes down right now. Paul's 2 up.
All right.
Takes his practice swing. This is an important tee shot for him.
He bombed some big drives off for this particular hole.
I think he's going to really have to rip into this one.
Ooh,
He's made a big swing. It's started up the center, drawing a little left, and he's safe. He's in good shape. Here's Paul.
Can Paul answer? This is an important drive.
Go down to the
Last
13th.
drive of the day.
He gets ready. There's the swing. Ooh, he doesn't like it all that much,
No.
but actually, he
You know
turned
what?
out to be in good shape.
I think you put him just on the left side fairway.
Yeah, he's actually in good shape. I think maybe he didn't like the way the ball got there, but it got there, and that's all that matters.
I don't think he likes it when Bob outdrives him by 20 yards.
Not many people would.
No.
No.
It's a big ego thing.
So here we go. Both
All
guys
right,
are going to be down in the fairway. Paul's going to be first to play. Here's his approach shot on number 13. Actually, it's his layup shot on number 13. And he's hit it just a little bit to the left. Not bad.
Yeah, that's
Should
playable.
be in good shape. This is going to be difficult for Bob to win this now. Let's go up to the tee, up to the green, I should say. So after two pretty good drives, Paul laid up, Bob laid up. Paul is now on the left side, just off the green on the apron. Bob is on the green on the low side of the hole. And Paul basically can lock this up with a 2-putt right now. If he comes in with par, it's going to be game, set, and match. Let's go down to the 13th green, the final hole for these fellas.
Oh, yes.
and
It's
see
been a
what
great
happens.
match.
Been a good match. And the putt is on its way.
Oh,
And that is
look
definitely
at
in
that.
gimme
He
territory.
has not failed with that putter today.
Nope.
All right,
And
here's Bob.
Here's Bob, and even sinking this putt, if he sinks it for a birdie, it's not going to be enough. A 2-putt here will give.
But we are keeping track of the strokes for the
True.
year, so it all comes down to strokes. All right, what do we got?
Oh, it was
my
well
gosh.
played. He just maybe pulled it a little
I think
bit,
this is going to be a par-par scenario here, yes?
and he's going to backhand it in for a par.
Okay. Well, that ends the round.
That concludes our round, the 4th round of the year for Bob and Paul. And Paul has won the round by 2 shots, giving him
Let's
a
give a hand
9-shot
to
lead.
Paul.
Let's not.
Yeah, he
I'm really
deserves
not
it.
that enthused about it, to
He
be
played
honest
a great
with you.
round.
He played a very good round. Bob was just two shots
I
worse.
think
And
you're
you know
biased.
what? No, not me.
All right,
I have
a
to
little
tell you what,
biased.
the real winner of this round was Paul's brand new putter.
I would have to agree.
That
putter,
Odyssey 2-ball putter, I'll
that
tell you
putter,
what.
he looked like a different guy out there with that putter.
He needs to look like a different guy sometimes. That putter, I'll tell you
I
what,
don't know if I agree with that, but-
I think it saved him 5 shots today.
Certainly got him the win today.
Didn't 3-putt anything. Lag putts were fantastic. Made a bunch of putts he needed to make, and that puts him up 9 shots for the year at this point.
yeah.
And they are even in rounds, 2-2. And we hope you've enjoyed the coverage. And again, we want to thank Cronin for being such a fantastic
Oh,
host
yes.
and a wonderful golf course. It was a beautiful day out there. The conditions were fantastic, and I'll tell you what. Come on up yourself.
Oh, yeah.
This is open to the public. Come up and play. You can go onto their website, I understand, at croninsgolfresort.com.
Yes.
Find out everything you need to know about this course. We will join you for the next round. Come up and have some fun. Again, Paul up 9 shots for the year.
That's going to be tough to come back from, don't you think?
No. No, I don't think so. Not at all.
I like your optimism.
Yes. And
All
now
right.
we're off to go get some hot dogs.
Excellent.
Still waiting on the hot dogs. You know why? Because he told them not to bring them over.
Well, of course.
That's on
you
him.
eat. You eat like All right.
Yeah, I eat a lot.
Well, you know.
I eat a lot.
You eat like How are you going to talk when you got a hot dog in your mouth?
I can find a way.
I don't know if you can.
Enjoy your day.